Hi, so this is Andrea, and this is my video commentary on my video essay topic about fake ID usage and drinking tickets on campus. So, through my interviews and research, I found that U of I is the only Big Ten campus that still allows students under the age of 21 into bars, and that is actually not a university policy. That is a Champaign and Urbana City Council decision. I personally do not agree with this because if you're letting students in to the bars, they're obviously going to drink, and I feel like by letting them into the bars, you're just giving them the access to alcohol, and the bartenders are not carding unless there are undercover cops in there, and by the time there's undercover cops in there, you are looking at a $350 ticket if you are in possession of alcohol and under the age of 21. And this definitely has effects outside of just your time on campus. One of the girls who I interviewed, Nikki, who is an art education major, is studying abroad this summer in Italy, and she was almost not accepted into her program because the school in Italy saw that she had an infraction on campus at Illinois. But she ended up seeing the emails between Illinois and Italy, and they gave her like a reprimand status. So if she gets in any sort of trouble while in Italy, she will be kicked out of the program, and it will somehow affect her on campus at Illinois. I also talked to Officer Ward, and he mentioned that most crimes are committed when a person is under some sort of influence, and I'm not sure if he said he had any data supporting that, but I think that was just something that he had seen a trend in. I also talked to Nell Madigan, and she definitely showed me how background checks are getting so much more in depth and how they can really affect you if you're not honest with your potential employer. And I did include that in my video essay because I thought that was definitely important for students who may have had these types of infractions on campus to know. If I would have had more than 3.5 minutes to tell my story and more resources and more time just in the semester, I would have loved to interview maybe Cochran, who owns the bars on campus, or maybe the managers or the Carters. I had a Carters lined up, but we always got to go to plan B with me, I guess. And he ended up saying, like, I just don't want to do this anymore. And when I was outside of CAMS collecting money for my sorority's philanthropy, I went up and talked to one of the guys working at CAMS, and I was like, okay, so what is the likelihood that someone at CAMS or Lion, because those seem to be like two of the most popular bars on campus, will talk to me about underage drinking and fake ID usage? And he was just like, you're going to have to go to Legends or Brothers or Murphy's, so a much less popular bar amongst students who are underage, to get information, because the employees at CAMS and Red Lion are told not to talk to the media. So I thought that was interesting, and I would have liked to investigate that further if I had the time. But I did find out a lot of very interesting information, and I definitely think students and just people in general who view my video essay will realize how serious these infractions are and how they are expensive and they affect you beyond college or throughout the rest of your time on campus. So thanks.